I want you to protect yourself at all times, obey my commands at all times. Fight hard, but fight clean. If you want to touch gloves, touch them now. Good luck.
Champion against champion. Here we go.
Hello and welcome to First Strike Podcast, episode 19.
I did.
Woo! 19, baby.
I
had to get it out.
And we're all here today except Jesus, but does Jesus really count anymore?
Not really.
Not really. All right, well, I am Christian, your host.
Makes a few cameos.
Chris.
Is Lou.
I'm Jesse.
And we're all here, and we missed a few weeks. We always miss a few weeks. I feel like that's how I start off every
Hopefully
podcast.
in the summertime, you guys have no excuse.
Yeah.
Summertime every other day.
Yeah. Last week I was in Philly. I don't know what happened the week before.
What you doing in Philly?
Just with my girlfriend.
You go by the love sign kiss?
No.
I know you did.
No.
You did not.
You're not a cheese ball?
No,
He's a cheese ball.
We
We
don't even take pictures.
Damn. I need no evidence. I was just playing.
He wasn't in Philly. He's lying. Just kidding.
But yeah,
nice. Fucking Steve Stevenson was near that.
We missed the most anticipated. Oh God!
I know. I threw that out low key. I was like,
no.
I don't even think he made it over there.
I know, like Lake Erie was.
Yeah.
Erie, yeah, God.
Yeah, no need to mention him.
The world is messed up. Anyways,
It's awful.
The world is messed up. But 210 was messed up too. I mean, that's a transition, right? That's the last thing we left off on. We gave our predictions for 210.
But could we have predicted such a shitty card?
I don't
Another shitty card.
I guess we.
0-3 for pay-per-views.
Honestly.
We have one more in May.
Third time wasn't the
There's
charm.
no way that card could be shit.
If that's what everyone says, but 200 wasn't that great.
Yeah,
if
that
card's
trash. Yeah, but 200 was name value. This one, I feel like it got the Masvidals, it got the Yair Rodriguez.
I know.
That put on shows.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
You remember what did Masvidal say before that he don't like to finish fights or something like that? What was he?
Damn, he said something silly. But
yeah, he said something silly.
And one time he said he likes to play with his meat. Play with his food.
Oh, okay.
He probably likes to play with his meat.
Whatever.
But he made an.
Whatever tickles your pickle. I mean, whatever.
Yeah. He made an analogy saying that sometimes he doesn't finish people because he likes to play with his food. But that's bullshit.
You understand?
Whoa.
So if you would have said he doesn't like to finish people because he likes to play with his meat, that would have been even worse.
That would have been great.
So it's been criticized for that. In the past.
We gotta look at it though. UFC 211. There's 2 championship fights too. So, and the card is stacked. Eddie Alvarez, Dustin Poirier.
He's not even in the card.
Ray Maslov.
Yeah, that's the prelim.
Damian Maia.
Pettis. Sergio, the good one.
Henry Cejudo.
Who would have thought that?
Yair, Frankie Edgar. That's gonna be card of the year.
Oh, that's the fight in that card? I didn't even know that.
Let's hope so.
I didn't even know that.
So you guys saying 210 isn't the card of the year?
No.
I don't think it's close.
It's a fort in the wind.
I feel like it was the worst one this year.
You think so?
No.
Is it because double cheese?
Worse than last one? What was the last one?
209. 209.
That was the one with Ronda May, right?
That was Stephen Thompson and Tyron Woodley.
And Thompson.
That was pretty
Remember
shitty.
that fight?
That shit was awful.
That was a shit show.
Yeah, that was terrible.
That was the worst.
Well, it had one good fight though.
Yes, it had Dustin Poirier and
Joe.
Well, no, was that 208?
209.
That was 209?
No,
I don't. They're
Fact
all
check.
coming together right
208.
now.
Silva got that win he didn't deserve.
208. I kind of enjoyed the Ronda Man home fight for just the controversy that it had in it. Yeah. That kind of made it somewhat entertaining.
Musasi and Weidman was no good controversy.
No, the fight.
I'm just happy that Weidman lost, but not by the way he lost.
That was a bad way to lose.
I just got a notification. AJ McKee drops Dominic Mazzato with a swift head kick in Bellator.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
So
yeah, there's
quick
the
update.
Pitbull and Strauss fight for the 4th time tonight.
Oh, for real?
Those guys make a good fight.
Oh,
I say you should put it on.
Did you hear about the?
You got that channel?
Before we move on, did you hear about the Bellator pay-per-view? Chandler and
we never talked about it. Yeah,
Fedor.
Yeah, it was announced like 3
Matt
weeks ago.
Mitrione, Sonnen, and Wanderlei. That card's looking stacked.
Sounds like the
So Fedor and Matt Mitrione got moved to there.
Yeah.
When's that?
June 26th, I believe.
It's a good card.
Is that like their first pay-per-view?
3 title fights or 4, if I'm not mistaken.
That's their first pay-per-view?
Yeah, but I don't know any of the champions in Bellator.
Well, Michael Chandler is
Michael Chandler, he's pretty good.
He's one that can legitimately be a champion.
He beat Eddie Alvarez, right?
Mm-hmm. Yes, twice.
He could be a champion in
And that guy was champion UFC.
Fuck yeah.
I'm trying to think. There's another title fight. Oh, yeah. Ryan Bader.
Yes.
Oh, he's getting a title shot already?
Yeah, he's going against the guy that beat up Rampage. I forget his name.
Musasi? No. That was another video we were watching.
I don't remember any of the 210 fights before the Weidman and Musasi
The Cynthia girl.
Oh yeah, Cynthia Gonzalez. Yeah, let me just.
I feel like there was like 2 more fights or fights.
I just didn't want to talk about it, so I kind
of do because I love ranting.
He loves the rants are the best.
How do you get bonuses for this card? Like,
there was bonuses.
The bonuses deserve to the fans.
The best
sitting there and watching.
The best shit fight. Like, we had Charles Oliveira defeating Will Brooks by submission.
Oh yeah,
Will Brooks fucked up.
Yeah, 18-2, now 18-3.
One thing I'm starting to learn is that the people who have a wrestling background, every time they get taken down, turn over. Which is what you're supposed to do in wrestling. Because when you get taken down, you flip over to your stomach. But it's terrible.
Not when
in
you go against a black
terrible in
jiu-jitsu. Hell no.
It's terrible. So I think he cost himself from doing that. And he got taken down by Charles, who's a lot stronger than he looks.
First round.
Especially being at 55. Did you hear he wants to go back down in weight?
Stupid.
I think that's a big mistake.
He's a fucking dick.
Could barely make that weight.
Will Brooks, I like Will Brooks' skill set. His overall physique and such, but it looks like he's not having a successful run in the UFC at all.
I mean, he only has 3 losses on his resume, and he's improving as a fighter.
Could you match him up with that?
Yeah, you know what I mean? So, and he has a good record, and he's young. He's good potential.
Jim Miller doesn't like a bad fight, too.
Yeah.
Good veteran. And Charles Oliveira picked up the W, and who do you match him with?
I know
he stays at lightweight.
If he stays at lightweight, Joe Lozon.
Okay, well, Joe is busy this weekend.
Oh, yes, that's true.
Mm-hmm. So maybe if you...
Oh, that's true. They did the big fight around the same time. He probably could fight later in the summer.
But I know he did call out someone at 145. I don't remember.
He's calling out fighters.
Everybody.
Everybody wants to fight.
Connor.
Well, the next fight we had Thiago Alves defeating Patrick Cote in decision.
Thiago Alves looked like the old Thiago Alves when he fucking...
Against the old Patrick Cote.
Speaking of Patrick Cote, he retired after the fight.
Yeah, he put his gloves on the mat and...
He was upset.
Started crying.
Oh, yeah?
He was so sad.
Did he actually... He retired at the event?
Yes. Yeah. Right out, like when Joe Rogan interviewed him, he said, "Nah, I'm done. Forget this."
Wow, I missed that one.
Pretty much like Rumble.
Well, he was happy.
Yeah.
We had 2 retirements in this game.
Yeah, that's what I...
Rumble shocked the shit out of me.
Yeah, Rumble's being true.
Still can't believe that.
Humble shit. Rumble.
Good for him, though.
Too humble. If I had that power, I'd be calling motherfuckers.
How young? How old?
32.
32. He's in his fucking prime right now.
Mind you, he's still... He got...
younger than the champion.
Yeah, he could be champion, but he don't want to be.
I respect him, though, because if you go out like that and you don't beat Cormier, who's the champion of the world right now, and Jones, the best light heavyweight fighter in the UFC ever, you could walk out number 2 in the division. Good for you. I'm just glad he's walking away from it right now, but I think at 32 years old in the UFC, he's definitely going to come back. If he doesn't come back, that's a huge loss for the division.
He'll dominate Bellator.
Oh, fuck yeah.
And dominate most people in the world.
Yeah.
I like what Joe Rogan said about him. He's probably one of the most powerful punchers in the light heavyweight division of all time. And I completely agree. And
that is a statement I can.
Yeah, I don't like when Joe Rogan rant.
Pocket.
Of course.
Didn't he say the Woodley and Thompson match is a masterpiece?
So technical.
Yeah, of course he did. Of course, because he's one of those idiots that looks at a blank wall and analyzes it.
The art.
Relax, dude.
Some people like that stuff. I think it's boring. But
are you serious? How can you like that?
Yeah, I don't like
the stagnation for 20 minutes.
Shit show.
He's just that balls deep into it, I guess. I don't know.
There's
he's
no
just
way
hanging out with Dominic Cruz, and Dominic is, having a good time and shit.
They're just saving face.
But Dominic didn't even talk that fight.
I think he fell asleep.
He had nothing to talk about.
Well, Dominic himself understands. He's always moving. Yeah. Dominic's always throwing, so I don't know how he could justify that fight. Anyway, we were talking about?
I mean, anything next for Thiago?
Oh, yeah, Thiago. Thiago looked good, man.
He doesn't have long anymore, like... He probably has a couple more fights and he's going to be done, but...
He fought at 170, correct?
Yes.
Yeah.
Welterweight, yeah.
I want to know what's...
Welterweight's stacked. It's one of my favorite divisions in the UFC. I
like seeing... I know they're not gonna, but him and Dos Anjos would have been fun.
He's fighting Tariq.
Yeah. Safardine. But that would have been a fun one, because they have good Muay Thai and strong leg kicks.
I don't know what's next for him, to be honest.
I know. that division's a bit weak until you get to the peak.
The top, right?
Mm-hmm.
I like the welterweight division. I think it's one of
Well, we'll find out in due time. There was also a women's fight on here, and it wasn't Cynthia Gonzalez. It was Cynthia Calvillo versus Pearl Gonzalez.
You mixed them together.
Gonzalez. Oh, you just mixed the last
You mixed the names together.
Pearl Gonzalez lost.
Cynthia looked great.
Pearl is the one with the boob job, correct?
Yes, and then USADA tried to.
They didn't come in. They didn't come in use here. She got hit with a rear naked choke as well.
Yeah.
3 rear naked chokes in this card.
Damn,
well, in
ready?
this main card.
Cynthia got back-to-back rear naked choke. She fought at UFC 209 as well. Cynthia, her jiu-jitsu is, I think she does that.
Trains with Alpha Male.
Yeah. I think she is a black belt. If anything, she is a brown belt. I know she's really high-level jiu-jitsu.
Those guys can grab.
For a tiny
really
girl
can.
like her, I could see her being a title contender in the next few fights.
They really can grapple at TMF.
Oh, yeah.
Every single one of them
They
has come
do
out
it every day.
Yeah. The work ethic there is something like there's very few gyms I would want to visit, but Team Alpha Male would be one because one I fit that profile. They're all short. They're all like 5'5" and below. And then
Team Alpha Male is Uriah Faber.
Uriah Faber.
Uriah Faber. It's called Uriah Faber's Fitness or
Yes,
something like that. The gym's actually
It's
called.
his official gym.
Yeah.
And that's
that got savage.
Cody Garbrandt trains there. TJ
used
Dillashaw.
to be TJ.
Yeah. No,
But then I would want to go to Dwayne Bangs.
Oh, yeah.
I wanna
I'd
go to
love
his.
to go to AKA just because. See Cormier,
AKA.
Velasquez, Khabib.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's one I would probably not rush to
Well,
because they're probably all injured.
And Jackson, of course.
do you guys have anything next for Calvillo? Not Pearl Gonzalez because she's basically.
I'm sorry, I don't know this division that well.
It's a woman's strawweight. I don't know.
That's Joanna's division.
Yeah.
I could see.
Paige can get the loser.
Yeah, I was gonna say Paige or Michelle.
True.
No,
Right now,
Michelle
Michelle
Waterson.
lost.
Yeah, Michelle.
Cynthia and Michelle would be nice.
Yeah, Michelle just got blasted by Rose.
Let's
I
not
found
go-
out
let's-
that
let's not go
Rose
spoilers.
Non-Immunis, I believe how you pronounce her last name. She was on Ultimate Fighter. I found
yeah,
that
I
out
saw
watching
that.
Ultimate Fighter the other day.
Non-Immunis.
I was like, holy shit. It's pretty amazing how many fighters from Ultimate Fighter like come up through the ranks and fight every day.
Well,
UFC.
quick little discussion about it. The new season started. I know
Oh,
Christian
God.
wasn't able to catch it. You were though, right?
Yeah, I don't want to like ruin it for Christian though.
I don't
but
think he cares. You can.
Well, someone got knocked out. Like I know.
no, there was only one fight.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah.
A lot
TJ's
of
guy.
drama, right?
Yeah, TJ's guy won. It's only 2 rounds. He wrestled him pretty much, striked him a little bit.
Boring.
How are
fight.
they as coaches? I think TJ could be
Cody-
good.
TJ was better than Cody for sure.
Cody,
Yeah, I thought so.
Cody was on the stands. He wasn't even in the corner. TJ was coaching
Seriously,
his guy.
Cody
Yeah.
has so much attitude. I think he
Yeah.
would transfer that over to his team.
His
Like,
attitude.
get that motherfucker.
Honestly, there was a very funny moment though because
Cody's awkward. I think.
He is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
His
he's-
trash talk's horrible.
It's
Yeah,
so
he's-
awkward.
He's very awkward.
That motherfucker makes me cringe when he says the shit he does.
But like TJ has this thing where what is it? Hard work, dedication, something.
Yeah.
And-
They do like a chant.
Yeah, they do a chant before and it says hard work, dedication. So as the guy is on the ground with like a minute to go or maybe even like a few seconds and he hears like the warning, he starts pounding this guy, like not really hitting him, just
Like he's in full
Like,
guard
yeah,
and just body shots.
it's nothing and he's screaming hard work,
Serious?
dedication.
And TJ was just bust out laughing.
Are you serious?
And he was happy for him because the guy Gilbert Smith, I
Gilbert.
believe?
Gilbert
Smith, he won. Black guy.
Joe Stevenson fight, yeah or no?
Not yet.
No,
Oh, you said there's only
Uh,
one.
I'm picking him to win the whole thing.
Really?
Yes.
I don't know any of
He
them.
fought for the title before? No.
No.
No,
No.
but he fought
No.
the greats like
Yeah.
BJ Penn.
Yeah, I'm surprised he's in there because that's the guy.
Yeah, he's
like,
from season-
that has
I
actually
know, that's embarrassing.
incredible, right? Along with rookies and
No.
people that got eliminated the first round.
Well, I know a lot of them are from other.
Yeah,
I think
they,
it's season
they
3.
all are, but a lot of them got like eliminated first round or
Yeah.
just.
What's his name? Julian.
No way, not Murphy.
No, not
Oh,
Murphy.
okay.
The guy. Let me bang, bro.
Oh yeah,
That
he's
dude.
there, right?
Yeah, he's back. I think he'll go pretty far, but he's not going to win it. The drama between the
Coaches.
season, the first episode, it was shown in the trailer. TJ Dillashaw got his little throat grabbed by Cody.
Oh, that was the first episode?
Yes.
Really?
A great way to start the season.
Wow, they started off hot.
Cody and TJ, they just keep going back and forth with each other. The cast there just doesn't seem to care when like they're like neck and neck at each other, about to like because possibly like I think during this season, during the filming, they had to hit each other.
How awkward is
like
their
well, Cody's reasoning for grabbing his neck. He said TJ's a snake, so he grabbed him like a snake. He
called himself the eagle.
He said he grabbed him like an eagle or something like that.
Something like that. Eagle's claw or something like that.
It was very, very, very pathetic and cheesy and corny, but
these guys will do something special when they get together in October.
I bet on that.
They'll do something special.
Yeah, the fight is July 29th, 28th, something like that.
Oh, yeah, it's probably the day before the big one.
Yeah.
There was a guy who came in for 170.
Oh,
he came in at 198.
TJ asked him how they did it this season was instead of how in other seasons they would bring all these fighters in. And this season is different because they have also obviously fought in the UFC before and for Ultimate Fighter. Since they're already experienced, they just did workouts for TJ and Cody, and they would pick the teams based off of like them rolling on the ground, wrestling, striking with pads and everything. And TJ asked one of the first guys that he was interested in and interviewed him. One of the first question was to him. I forget his name. The guy that got
looked
cut.
like Kelvin Gastelum, ironically.
Yeah. He asked him, how much do you weigh right now? Like 198, 200. And TJ immediately went to a cutscene. He's just like, yeah, I'm not picking him on my team, and he's going to be the first fighter I pick. Because the first pick was Cody, and then the first fight was for TJ. And TJ picked that fighter that was overweight, and he was 18 pounds overweight. He
had to cut that weight before the fight.
Couldn't cut the weight. Got cut off the show, like the snap of a finger. Dana White had no issue. He had a huge issue with it, and just cut him from the show immediately. And Cody brought in. I don't know if you ever heard of him. His name is
Johnny Nunez.
Johnny Nunez. He trains at Alpha Male with Cody. He fought.
He picked his
What's he look like?
White dude.
Yeah. Is he the jiu-jitsu coach or no?
He fought on. He was on Ultimate Fighter season 22 with Connor and Uriah.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah. If you look him up, I'm sure I know because they travel in packs. Yeah. People are Alpha Male.
But Cody had good words for him. He's a good wrestler, good jiu-jitsu, and he had to obviously fill in the fighter spot because he obviously got cut from the show. But I'm glad Cody brought in someone to fill in for that spot. But Cody's guy did lose, and now it's TJ Dillashaw up 1, Cody Garbrandt no fight wins yet.
That was the first episode of Ultimate Fighter. As we were still talking about 210.
We totally interjected that.
Yeah, because we mentioned Cynthia Campbell being in it. Yeah, but now let's talk about the controversy that was the middleweight belt.
Yeah, I didn't see any. Did you?
It was whatever.
Not really. That was the referee's fault.
Huge fucking problem.
Average New York.
Well, few people argued that his tips were still on the
ground.
Yeah. I have a picture on my old phone where there's a picture of the point of contact with Musasi's knee, and Weidman's right hand is fully down, and Weidman's hand is slowly coming up, but the fingertips are still down, so it's an illegal knee.
He was playing the rule. He was playing.
Really was.
He was babysitting it.
Mergliata fucked up.
Weidman?
Yeah.
That's
like when you babysit the breaks. Don't do it.
And then while they were giving Weidman the doctor time because the Mergliata called it an illegal knee, Big John McCarthy and the Athletic Commission are watching a replay, which is illegal in Buffalo, New York.
Did they know
why?
that?
It's legal.
Yeah.
Well, watching a replay?
Yeah, because it's new to New York Commission there for MMA.
I don't understand.
The thing is, I'm glad you brought that up. You don't understand. I don't understand it either because they have replay for boxing. They have replay for. I'm pretty sure WWE's been there and everything else.
Sport.
You know what I mean? So why can't they have replay
Makes no
for
sense.
UFC? But it kind of fucked Weidman over in the end because one, it was an illegal knee in my opinion, with all the angles I've seen pictures from and everything.
You could say vice versa. There's a bunch of angles with his hands off the ground, so it's legally.
And just the fact that...
Well, he was playing the rule. That's what I think. He was playing too much.
And then the fact that the whole replay thing... And
Musasi is his new nickname.
Yeah.
He said, I don't give a fuck. He want to play the rule. He fucking get kneed in the head. It's TKO. I win. I don't give a fuck.
He said that. That shit was funny.
I like him. I like Musasi.
I think
he said he'll give him a rematch.
No, it's not.
But it's not.
Dana White said no.
I don't want to see it either.
Yeah.
I'd like it to happen, but it's not.
I feel like Musashi was going to finish him in that second round.
He could possibly argue a no contest if he takes it into litigation.
The reason why I didn't see Weidman getting... I saw Weidman getting past that round because when he fought Vitor Belfort, Vitor hurt Weidman bad, and then...
In the beginning.
Weidman took him down and then put him...
Vitor went down like a carpet. He did not try.
So I wasn't worried what Musashi was doing to Weidman. I really wasn't. That's why I stayed calm when we were watching the fight.
Calm. That's your boy. He says stay calm. Don't freak out.
I don't like watching him lose.
I think that knee was the ending for Weidman either way, whether it was legal or not. I think because
he didn't know what month he was in.
Yeah, after the ref broke that up, he was dazed. He was gone.
Now here's the question before we move on. Do you think they should completely allow, if you have both hands on the ground, you're a standing fighter, or do you think the rule now?
I think the knees are what differentiate you from standing or not.
Honestly, I've said this months ago. When you hit someone with a knee standing, it's as dangerous as it is when you're grounded.
Yeah.
Just think about it. If I hit you with a roundhouse kick to the head, what's the difference between me hitting you with the roundhouse kick? If I can hit you with the roundhouse kick to the jaw, why can't I hit you from the ground?
It's a lot harder standing up.
Yeah, it's
you got your full power.
Way more force.
Yeah,
I don't see the difference there.
It's just a perception based. That's it. I enjoyed it in Pride.
My question to you is what was the correct way to referee this?
No contest.
Well, he didn't at the time. He thought it was illegal,
and then they ruled it legal, and then they gave Musashi the win. Which was completely
in this situation, it was illegal. Then he found out it was legal.
Well, even the ref that they called in said to restart the fight.
Yeah.
That's what I know. It sounds like bullshit, but that's what I would have done.
What do you mean by restart the fight?
Just get your 5 minutes.
And
get going.
Yeah. Not completely restart the fight.
Okay. You can't view replays. So that cause illegal.
You would have gave Chris Rodman 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's
what
weird.
they planned on doing.
They should have restarted it.
They looked at the replay like, no, it's legal. Musashi win.
At least we would have had a full fight.
Yeah,
I would have probably just resumed it from where it was, but not give him time to recover if it was illegal.
I just know you can't use the replay, so technically he's not supposed to know if it's illegal.
Did that replay
did they know that
in New York?
Yeah, because it's new to the.
It's probably an accident.
I kind of hate that too. The fact that there's different rules everywhere.
Yeah, it makes no sense.
The Giants game in New York, the field isn't in New Jersey in that case isn't 110 yards.
Is it really not?
No, I'm saying. No.
Okay, I'm like, what?
Hypothetically speaking, you know what I mean? That
I'm like,
no
what?
sense. That throws off the whole.
Why does New York get this bullshit rule?
I don't know. Now, what do you think is next for
both of them?
Musashi and Weidman?
Musashi.
Because I know what's next for both of them. Not a rematch. Musashi, I'd love him to see go against Robert Whittaker. Weidman, I'd love him to go against.
He never fought Jacare, and that'd be fun.
No, I'd love Weidman to go against Jacare.
Yeah,
because Jacare just lost against Robert Whittaker. I think that's the way to go.
But wasn't there rumors like giving maybe Chris Weidman someone on the come up or something? I don't know.
Who knows?
What do you mean rumors?
I don't know. I thought I heard that somewhere.
Did you or you didn't?
I don't know.
All I know is Robert Whittaker looked fucking great against Jacare the other day.
Getting ahead of ourselves.
Did Cormier look great?
He did what he did.
Yeah, he did what he had to do because the other guy was.
Rumble looked odd.
Yeah, I was surprised.
He didn't want to be there, probably.
To take down DC. He was 4 inches away from knocking out.
Why are you
DC.
wrestling an Olympic alternate?
I don't get it.
Why are you doing that? Why are you doing that?
The coaches, the after the fight,
coaches left.
Yeah,
I can't be in here with you. I'm sorry.
They didn't come in.
Where's my coach?
Say you're making me look bad. Henry Hoof was out.
Where's my coach?
I love when he got to the back. He saw his coach and they hugged him.
Started crying. Yeah. Sorry, coach.
I'm sorry. I had to take shit. I couldn't be around dealing with that criticism of you wrestling an Olympic wrestler.
So, do you think Cormier's thickness did get in the way of this whole match?
No.
He's lucky he even won.
He broke his nose. I mean, AJ
his nose
was successful with his sloppy ass striking.
Mm-hmm.
That guy was swinging for the fences in the beginning, and then awkwardly grappling. Boy, was that a retarded game plan.
He fought like a guy who wanted to get out of the ring.
That was a dumbass game plan.
He didn't want to be in there.
It really was.
And this isn't one of those 20/20 hindsight things. No, while he was doing it, I was like, why the fuck are you doing this? I think everyone was doing it.
As soon as he got his back taken, I'm like, oh.
How do you go into the fight?
As soon as he got the back taken.
Honestly.
He just gave up. He
Yeah,
just
for
gave
real.
up.
How you go into the fight with that game plan? Like, how'd they let that slide?
I hate.
I
when
think they were
fighters
trying to
do
be
that.
That was
overly
okay.
clever. I think
That's not what his coaches wanted him to do.
Oh, for real?
Really?
No. Anthony Johnson just took it to full advantage. Like, oh, let me wrestle Anthony Johnson.
I hate when
Cormier.
fighters go to. They don't fight how they brought
Like,
them
listen to your
to that
coach. He's
title
the guy
shot.
that trains you to become a champion, not yourself.
And they want to fight different when it's a title.
They were
fight.
looking to exploit, I don't know what part
Yeah.
of the wrestling, but
Yeah.
they were looking to do the reverse tactic on Cormier. I mean, you're picking up a lot of thickness there.
Yeah, that's
You
too
know?
much thickness.
You're picking up 206 pounds.
And you're a guy who gasses out already. So you're going to keep grappling with the thickness?
All
It's
I
like
know
wrestling
is-
in mud, man. It really is.
All I know is this John
The
Jones
thickness.
Cormier match needs to happen in July.
Well, I mean, that's what we could say is next, right?
Yeah.
I could
And
have
AJ
Johnson-
is football from right here. Not
Yeah,
playing
no,
football,
he-
but
he
something in
denied
coaching,
it.
right?
Oh, he denied?
Yeah, completely.
Even anything with football?
Yeah,
But
completely.
then his
Because I know he
coach
was a good
said.
player.
Yeah.
Yeah, his coach says something.
Yeah, he completely denied the
I think he was lying, probably.
the football. Why if Anthony Johnson would go into football, why would you go from MMA to something with football?
Well, not to play.
No. Yeah, I know. But
What did he want to do in football?
Yeah, what the fuck are we gonna do?
I don't know. Because the thing, what people were saying was he's going to be playing for the LA Rams because his
That's that. He shut that
his
down.
what's the thing called on Twitter? The
He's too old.
cover
to be playing.
page was the LA Rams helmet, and then in his bio was
His
hashtag
header?
header. Was hashtag LA Rams or something like that, and people were suspecting like, oh, he's gonna go play for the Rams or do something. And he was tweeted after the fight. He was like, I'm not playing for the Rams, and he said it in his post conference.
Buy anything in the Rams?
I don't know. He was wearing his Ram shorts for the Embedded series, and he's from LA, so I don't
know.
understand why
It's a little
people
fishy
would
there.
suspect that.
He's probably lying.
But I hope he comes back. The Jones Cormier 2 match
I don't
needs to
miss
happen
him.
in July.
You miss Jones?
No, I don't miss Johnson.
Well, he hasn't been gone that
No,
long.
I won't miss him.
I'm gonna miss Johnson. He was. a
I don't
really
like
good
the
fighter.
division.
It's
I
weak.
hate
It's,
that.
Division is
division.
between three people.
it's weaker now.
He could have went up to heavyweight and probably won that title.
How
No?
many people are threats in that division? I don't know.
Jones Cormier.
There's only three
Gustafson.
people.
Like
What's
that's honestly it.
There's a guy with an M, I'm going to say.
Jimmy Manoa.
He got knocked out by Anthony Johnson.
Oh, yeah, Jimmy Manuel, but
Yeah.
yeah.
How about
He
Cormier?
won't make it against DC.
How about
Yeah.
Cormier calling Jimmy and Jones out right after that?
It's good. I mean, I give him
I
credit.
like it.
Yeah.
I do like it. But he's
For
gonna,
38, probably going to turn 39 soon.
if
He's
Jones
taking on
doesn't-
the best and the best of his division.
If Jones doesn't
Isn't
beat
saying
him,
much.
Still hasn't beat the best in the
But same go with Demetrious Johnson.
division.
arguably greatest of all time.
I need John Jones back in that.
Yeah. I
I
can't
need-
wait till they scrap because
I
it's 214 is pretty much set.
Can't wait.
Yeah?
Yeah.
That's the July 23rd?
29.
29.
29.
It's pretty much set.
Alright, well, we need John Jones back. If
We
he-
need that cocaine Jones back.
Should.
What is it? Tyrone Biggums? Oh, from Dave Chappelle.
Oh.
Yeah, you know,
I
the crack addict.
I know what you're referring to. Alright, now, next to talk about is the card that happened last week.
Which was 10 times better, and it was for free.
It was actually a
$10.99.
card put together well and actually
It was on
like,
Fox
showed
TV. 56
fans-
is Wolf and Hours, right? Or something.
it showed UFC fans to be something excited for.
Yeah.
Like, because the other pay-per-views were horrible. And this is one of the best
I
fight
get
nights
so
of the
happy
year.
after watching a good card. So
Yeah.
happy.
Johnson,
I feel like a kid on
good.
Christmas.
Whitaker.
Where do you guys want to start with this one?
All the way at the bottom.
You watched it
So-
all,
From
didn't you?
prelims.
Prelim?
Yep,
Yeah.
the first fight.
Alright, is there anything on Fight Pass?
Where's your UFC?
Well,
You don't
no,
got the UFC card.
I got I know.
He got Wikipedia.
Where's the no
I had the
reach, no
Wikipedia one.
hands?
Who's the first matchup? Not the prelims on it. Not the Fight Pass. Prelims
Yeah,
on it.
yeah,
Okay.
I know. All right, so Tim Elliott defeated
That
Lewis
shit was
Smoker.
awesome.
Oh my god.
And that was the first fight.
Yeah.
The grappling
of the
transitions,
night.
they were throwing back and forth.
It won fight of the night.
Tim Elliott, mind you, was the guy who almost beat Demetrious
Demetrious
Johnson.
In the first round.
Barely.
That's it.
Well, yeah. Well,
Just in
he
the
gave
first
him a run for his money. Tim
Yeah.
is a good fighter.
Mhm.
I really do think so.
He
His,
took
um,
down his opponent excessively in that fight.
And then Lewis Smoker sometimes reverse positions. It's a fun fight. Very good fight. Deserved win for Tim. What's next? He's staying at flyweight, right?
Yeah, I believe I thought he was going to move up to bantamweight, but I'm glad he's staying at 25. trying to think.
Oh, I thought he was.
He's just kind of. He's in a odd position because I know he can get back to the top. It's just.
I don't think too much of the 125-pound division, except honestly Demetrious Johnson. But like, who's there to fight except Demetrious Johnson?
Who's the guy?
No, Benavidez is.
That's the guy.
You think that division is
Benavidez is
interesting?
booked for someone, is he?
Yes.
Who's he booked with? Ben Nyan.
Yes.
Oh, I don't know why. That's a good fight.
Yeah, I think.
When's that?
What's it? April.
I hope Ben Nyan knocks him out because that's a big opportunity.
Yeah, he can jump up the ranks excessively.
Yes. Do you think that division is interesting, competition-wise, if Demetrious Johnson wasn't there?
If Demetrious Johnson wasn't
there,
it'll
be between Henry Cejudo and Joe Benavidez.
Yeah. Johnson has cleaned out the division for 5 years. He's been champion since 2012. He needs one more title defense, and he'll be honestly probably one of the greatest of all time.
Way to spoil our main event. What happens? Great.
Phenomenal job.
Whatever.
Phenomenal job.
That was the first fight on Fox, and that shit was already better than 210.
The whole card.
208 and 09.
Well, the next fight was Rashid, not Habib, Nurmagomedov.
I know it's not Habib.
Is that what it really says?
Well, no, it's Rashid Magomedov. He defeated Bobby Green.
Bobby Green, good matchup there. This guy, I didn't expect it, but Magomedov, right? Magomedov? It's clean striking. That guy's very technical. He's got some stones, but the problem is that he doesn't throw. Even Brian Sam was criticizing for it. It's that he doesn't throw in a necessary volume as he should. He gets too laid back at times, and that's how he loses decisions. And there was a split one, wasn't it?
Yes, but
yeah, he could have won arguably if he kept up an aggressive pace.
Lost?
No, he won. Magomedov. But he's got fucking clean striking. Like, his hands are not nice. I expect that. And Bobby Green's all right. And he might be cut soon because I think this is his third or second loss in a row.
Once you start hitting there for the lower tiers,
I know he got knocked out by Dustin Poirier prior. And then he just lost this one. I don't know what happened before that, but he's had a long layoff between Poirier and the fight before that. Magomedov looked good, though.
Can you guys think of anything what's next for them, or they're just up and comers?
They got time.
Yeah. They got to get ranked and all that.
Yeah, I'm not too high on it.
Next fight, we got a bantamweight Tom. I'm gonna have trouble pronouncing this last name. DeQuentsnoy defeating Patrick.
Oh yes, his nickname is the Fire Kid. If you just want.
So I'm gonna just call him the Fire Kid.
Yep, the Fire Kid. He's a prospect. He's one of the prospects, and he's got a lot of hype behind him. He trains with Jackson
Winklejohn.
And he looked great in the clinch. But that guy at first was beating the shit out of him.
Wait, what's this guy's name?
Patrick Williams, right?
The one who won or lost?
The one that won.
The one who lost is Tom.
Tom, the Fire Kid.
The Fire Kid, DeQuentsnoy.
I think he came from Dana White's reality show.
Oh, yeah, possibly.
I remember.
Dana White got a reality show?
Yeah, Looking for a Fight.
You like that, too. It's on YouTube
for free. It's for free. Literally just Sage Northcutt,
they just travel
there, Mickey Gal.
Really?
They travel all over the country looking for prospects to come to the UFC.
I like that. That's cool.
Yeah, but I think I've heard that nickname before. That's why it rings a bell. Because it's on free on YouTube. I watch it all the time. That rings a bell. I think
it was fun. It was another finish.
What's his record?
I can look that up for you right now.
I know he came from that show. If not, I don't know where I heard the name from.
Tomorrow, I think, is going to be a good card.
He is 15-1.
Yes. Wow. He probably came from that show. Because Dana White, if you see that record, just give him a shot. You know what I mean? But, yeah, he is a really good grappler, like Chris said.
His clinch was good.
Yeah.
He was landing some nice elbows, and that's how he finished the fight. I enjoyed that one, but at first he had trouble with it. But it was because this guy Patrick Williams, who's an 8-5, I think, was started off aggressive.
Yeah.
Am I right with his name?
Patrick Williams.
Okay. Okay.
He got no Wikipedia page, so I can't tell you no.
I don't blame him. He had
but
he had a long layoff before that fight. That's all I know. But it was a good fight for the Fire Kid. I look forward to seeing more of him.
15-1.
He's in bantamweight. It's a good division.
It's exciting.
Good division.
Well, we were talking about Ultimate Fighter before. We got a guy from Ultimate Fighter in the next fight, Roy Nelson.
He lost. He
lost.
Losing to Alexander Volkov.
Oh. I didn't watch that fight.
I mean,
I know Roy Nelson lost.
There's not much talent in the heavyweight division. But what's the guy's first name? Alexander
Volkov.
He he was playing with the jello of Roy Nelson. A few times he was nailing it to the body. He had welts all over. And he picked up the win mostly because at the end of some rounds, he would go on a big flurry and start nailing Roy Nelson. But overall it was competitive. But, I mean, technically, not that skilled in regards to both. Don't care for either of them.
I remember at one point, I really thought Roy Nelson would compete for the title. At one point, I remember he had like 4-5 wins maybe in a row, like a few years ago, and then
didn't he beat
he hit a
Stephen
big downfall.
Who? I'm not sure. I don't want to say. You could check. I think you might be right. He usually throws that overhand right and it lands. Yeah.
Or maybe it was vice versa. I'll tell you.
UFC fight got
Holy shit! A lot of L's. Lost to Marquardt. Lost to Overeem.
Yeah, they lost to Overeem.
Lost to Stipe. Yeah, he defeated Stephen Struve.
Yeah,
why do I remember that? 2010.
Honestly,
I don't know why I remember that. In 39 seconds.
Nice.
Damn. If we ever have a debate question in the future, who could be like a serious title content? Like
if they cut to 185 right now,
it could honestly be Stephen Struve. He's 28 years old. He's 31-7. Like if he gets his shit together, he could be a champ.
What has he been doing?
I don't know. I don't think he's fought since fall.
He's 7 feet tall.
Yeah, bro. Skyscraper for a reason.
29 and he's 36-8.
What's his next fight? Usually they list it right below or right above the record.
Oh, damn.
Unfortunately not.
If you go above, it'll be like, if you go towards the paragraph above, it'll be like, he's scheduled to fight right here.
Are you unsure, dog?
Does it say anything?
Well, he was originally supposed to face Junior Dos Santos February 19th, 2017.
Yeah, but he got injured.
wow.
Yeah, so nothing right now. But, I mean, he defeated...
He was going to face that rematch, damn.
He lost to Hunt over.
Did he fight Dos Santos? I believe
No.
he did. No? Never did?
In the past?
He never did?
I don't think so.
I don't see any in
Okay.
the past. No.
Well, Dos Santos would tore his fucking head off, so that's okay.
Dos Santos.
Yeah, he does have
I
a
hope
lot
he doesn't become
He
champ.
does have a lot of wins.
Who, Dos Santos?
I like Stipe.
Wait, he's been champ already.
I know Stipe's a good
He can.
advocate for heavyweight champion. I mean, he's got a good personality.
He's
and-
popular.
But Dos Anjos is a monster.
Yeah.
No, that's the next fight. I can't wait for that card.
I think he's too old to hold the belt.
Did he win? What was his last fight before that? Was it?
He matched Ben Roth.
Oh.
Yeah,
Are you talking about who?
Yeah.
Stipe?
Yeah. No, not Stipe.
Dos Santos beat the crap out of Ben
Stipe be
Roth.
over.
Because he lost to Overeem, right?
Yeah.
Before that, right?
Yeah. Overeem.
Yeah, Overeem.
He knocked him out, right?
Well,
I think so.
he was getting up the rough stops. Kind of like Jacare.
Well,
That's next.
No.
The first fight on the main card was a featherweight bout with Renato. It almost convinced me for your last name, Jess. I don't know how to pronounce that.
Who's
though.
this?
Moscano. How do you pronounce that?
Moscano?
Where is it?
This,
This is
the
Jeremy
guy
Stevens,
who
guys.
defeated Jeremy Stevens.
Oh, Renato Moyenko.
How you got Moyenko with a C?
Okano?
Alright,
I don't know.
Jesse, obviously you
Whatever.
know
Volcano.
Mocano, whatever his name is. Does he have a nickname? Let's see.
Renato.
Renato.
Ronaldo.
That's his nickname.
Yeah, well, he had no other nickname. But yeah, he defeated Jeremy Stevens in a split decision.
Oh, I feel bad for Jeremy Stevens.
As I was watching that fight,
Real tough fight.
I mean,
He's always going for the
I was
knockout.
frustrated with Jeremy
honestly.
Stevens. The guy didn't know how to narrow the distance, and
Nope.
Renato kept circling. And for some reason, he was either unsuccessfully cutting him off, or he wasn't throwing enough feints to get inside enough to bait Renato to make the wrong move.
He had the same problem with Frankie Edgar at
Yep,
205.
yep.
Couldn't find his distance.
Dan Hardy tweeted after this. He said, "I don't know why judges keep rewarding fighters like Renato for, I guess, avoiding the fight."
Yeah.
But I disagree with that. I mean, Renato did his thing. He even took Jeremy Stevens down.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't great performance by him, but it was a good win for him. The
Yeah.
5th ranked featherweight,
I feel bad for Jeremy.
which is crazy that he's the 5th rank.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That goes to show you there might be no quality in that
That's
featherweight
what I
division.
was saying.
Not anymore.
Well, what do you guys see next for these two fights?
Damn, the featherweight division is really back to the prelims. Connor said that shit was going to go right back to the
Ever since he
prelims.
left, yeah.
When he was there, I was like, damn, this featherweight division is so stacked.
Yeah.
And now he's gone. I'm like,
I think it's still good, but since Connor left, no.
I know. Cause
Just
Lightweight
Aldo
can go to the
and
prelims
Max.
too without him.
Frankie's on his way out. It's sad to
I
say,
think
but
the bantamweight division is where it's at.
So this week division we don't see any contenders.
Not anymore.
Oh, I mean, Yair Rodriguez.
If he beats Frankie Edgar, I hope so.
He's a prospect as well.
A lot lying for these younger kids and not younger, but these up and comers come 211.
Josie Aldo's and Max Holloway. I'm still looking forward to that.
They're fighting.
When is it 212, right?
212, yeah.
And what other fights are on that card officially?
I think BJ Penn.
What?
Huh?
Yeah. No,
he has another fight.
I'm sorry, he's not on pay-per-view. He's on Fight Night.
Wait, is there any other
Tennessee,
matches?
bro.
I'd have to look at the card. It's on UFC.
It's already set though,
Oh
right?
no,
Yeah,
Anderson
I think
Silva
so.
wants to shake with
someone.
someone.
I think he should fight Vitor. Send them both off. You know what I mean? They're both old.
Anderson Silva versus to be determined.
Yeah.
Claudia Gadelia versus Carolina.
Oh, Carolina.
That's
That's a good
Yes,
fight.
that's a good fight.
That's a good fight.
And that's about it.
Yeah, that's so great.
Yeah, that's can we just get Choi? Where's Choi?
He's chilling right
I
now.
where
need
is he?
Choi.
Everyone likes him. I'm glad.
I keep seeing the
'Cause I
highlight
understand the
film of him
motherfucker
and
for the life
Cub.
of me. I mean,
He talks.
but he's such
Beats
a nice
me.
guy. Well, at that post-fight interview was nice.
That's how you fight. That's how,
Disappointed I didn't get to show the fans, even though it was the fight of the year,
Yeah.
I'm disappointed I didn't get to show the fans what I was
I'm never gonna lose again.
Yeah.
I'll be back.
He's such a sweet kid.
I
He
love
really
him.
looks straight
I
out of
love
an
him.
anime.
I hope he becomes champ.
I hope too.
he's in Division 2, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Seriously, I know the UFC wants to push that.
I think he's
kid.
top 10 in the
But
featherweight
Cub Swanson had to go fucking ruin. I had to warn about. He had to go ruin it for everybody, man.
Damn, that
Cub,
Cub,
you can't beat
The
the,
gatekeeper
champions.
he
Yeah,
is.
no, he can't beat the champions.
Can't be Aldo.
He said, "Why do I take prospects out while I can?"
What's surprising to me is why Troy what's up with his fights? Why hasn't getting nobody?
Well, it's April. He hasn't fought since December, so maybe a fight will be announced soon.
Can't wait till
He took a lot of fucking damage in the fight, so.
That's
Well, we
true,
know he's
but-
got a chin.
Yeah,
fuck.
He
yeah.
looks like
got a heart.
he looks like he would have gone the next week if it was.
Yeah, honestly, yeah.
The Korean Superboy.
Superboy. And who's the other guy? The Korean Zombie? Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, he's in the featherweight.
Is he
as
also a
well.
No,
featherweight?
he fights at 35.
Did he get a fight?
No, Dennis Marinos fights featherweight. That motherfucker's too big.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm bugging.
Didn't he get a fight? Zombie?
Yeah. I'm pretty sure you're
Again?
right. I'd like to double check that though, because
Alright.
that's worth a discussion.
Can you just give me his?
He got to fight that
His,
quick.
like,
the Korean Zombie?
I could just type.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you're
that's
right.
how he goes, man.
Yeah, he's on all.
Oh yeah, he wanted to like not even be referred to as other.
Yeah,
His government name.
yeah. He works for the Korean.
I didn't even know this was his real name. Kang Chan Sung Jung.
Yeah,
Okay, let's see what I got.
Does he have a scheduled fight?
I thought I heard something.
Man, sometimes they book so many fights and I
What did he fight
forget
two
what
two
is
months
next.
ago? Probably.
He fought in January, right?
Yeah, I think they booted. They did or no?
Let's see if I can. I don't know where else to find it. It's not on.
Oh, it's not
Wikipedia.
listed at all.
Not on Wikipedia. I'm checking Sherdog now, but nothing.
He'll get a fight. He'll get a fight soon. I
Damn.
mean, he's back in the UFC officially, so you never know.
I guess there's
He'll
no
definitely get a
rumored
fight.
fights or anything like that.
I'm about to just type in rumored fight.
Mhm.
In the meantime, what's the next?
The next fight is I got you right now. The Whitaker fight.
Oh,
Whitaker against Jacare.
my boy Whitaker.
Made Jacare look like a bomb.
I've been saying it for months. My boy Whitaker's on the come up. He just beat number 3 middleweight in the world. Jacare Souza, his jiu-jitsu didn't work his magic against Robert Whitaker. I've never seen, honestly, someone at the middleweight division so quick. The way he threw combinations on Jacare and the way he just threw Jacare off his back, because Jacare obviously tried to get the rear naked. Robert Whitaker just looked really slick, really fast, really comfortable in there. He's obviously number 3 in the world now because he beat Jacare. I would love him.
Luke Rocco
to
wants
fight.
him.
Yeah.
Give it to him.
I'd love him to see Luke.
Yeah, they should fight.
And then
love him to
Whitaker
fight.
said no.
Yeah. I'd love him to see fight Luke or Yoel. Who else is in that division?
I respect Luke because he keeps calling people to fuck out.
Yeah. Who else is
He
in the
call
middleweight division?
Anderson.
Well, yeah,
He's
but
call-
he
he's
just
calling
called
people out, but
Whitaker
he's not
out.
fighting.
Too. Well,
Yeah.
Whitaker said no. That's not his fault.
Yeah, that's true.
And Anderson said no. That's not his fault.
Yeah.
I don't want to see
Anderson-
that.
And Verdum laughed.
Anderson wants fucking Nick Diaz at 212.
With this fascination. Fucking on the Joe Rogan podcast, he said, man, GSP's comeback fight should have been against Nick Diaz. Why?
Because they haven't fought for, I don't know.
Why?
It makes no sense.
Why?
I think it'd be a good way to bring back two.
Why?
two
Nick Diaz is a
great fighters.
bomb.
Is there any update with him?
No.
Or his brother?
Nick Diaz is living off the loins of Nate Diaz's money.
Nate Diaz is in Hawaii on vacation.
At least
Been on vacation
At least you
since
stay updated with that.
Last August.
He was smoking that herb yesterday. 420 blaze it.
Blaze it.
Blaze it up.
Alright, well, what do you guys see next for both these fighters? Jacare specifically, because he was about to like...
We mentioned Jacare.
Yeah, I said Jacare and Weidman.
Yeah, because that's never happened.
Oh.
Yeah. And then I see Whitaker and Rockhold. Hopefully.
Yeah, I think that's
Whitaker
the fight to
says
make.
no, then we go.
Or
Whitaker or Yoel.
Yeah.
Or Yoel says no,
And
then we could go.
GSP and
Who's in the
Bisping don't fight.
Should
It'll
go
be
Gegard.
Bisping,
Gastelum, let's go.
Ooh.
When
Against-
Gastelum gets
against
back
who?
from
Yeah,
his
he's suspended.
Whitaker, I love that.
Yeah, he's suspended though.
That's
How
a
long?
good fight.
Um,
Did they
I
say
think
it's
I
not going to
saw
be that long?
6 months.
For what was he
For
suspended for?
marijuana, that's it.
And Nick Diaz got 3 years for it.
Yeah, that was some bullshit too. Right?
I think that's so corny.
It really is. They need to lift that from.
I mean,
Saddam.
I just think because it's
Damn, Gastelum would have
we
been the
talked
fight to
about it
make.
last time.
He's so.
The two upcomers in the middleweight division.
Dude was going to fight Anderson Silva. That was such a weird fight.
Kelvin Gastelum against
Wait.
Anderson. That's fucking scary.
Yeah, Anderson.
Because
would've
Anderson
took
got
an
clipped
L.
up.
Anderson would have got.
He would have destroyed
Bald.
Anderson.
Because
Yeah,
Anderson's
Anderson need to
reflexes.
retire, man. He's making my argument of him being the GOAT look bad.
He's done. Your argument is, I don't know. I don't know what you can do now.
I mean, you
He
got
stood away,
Demetrious
stood
Johnson,
too long.
Potentially going to be the greatest of all time.
Who?
Demetrious Johnson.
Man who's never on pay per view.
I don't know.
So he only has 2 losses to his resume.
I know, I understand, but it's like
I mean, the Demetrious Johnson said it to himself and Dana White. You don't even promote me correctly. You know, Demetrious Johnson. You know how when
it's the voice.
you defend your belt, you get a new
Serious?
belt. You know, they only gave him 2 belts.
Well, Dana White
His
himself
other
said
8
they don't
belts,
do that.
They fucking do it all the time. Daniel Cormier has 3. They did it when he beat.
I just don't
Well,
understand.
they don't got
Johnson
14
twice?
belts to give this
Yeah.
man.
Fuck, why
I
not?
think people bitching too much about how Demetrious Johnson's being treated.
I think he has the reason. Why
I think
they
no
bitch.
matter what they do, people aren't going to watch him. He's short. I swear that's
Yeah.
one of the
Didn't the
reasons. Why are
results for
people
the TV
fascinated
come
with
out?
heavyweights? Because they're huge.
That's true.
People love it. Heavyweight fights always lead cards at times. Or they're the beginning of a prelim. It's just...
I think he deserves to get paid way more though. Under 400,000, and you're pound for pound number 1
It's
in
a
the world.
shame.
It's a fucking shame.
Well, yeah, but he got a great point. That's why Muhammad Ali is Muhammad Ali. I mean, along with his skill, but he's a heavyweight.
Yeah.
People always had fascinations
Yeah.
with.
With people bigger than them. I mean, the average person is
That's
like,
why
what,
Connor's
5'10"?
Connor, heavyweights. Yeah, I agree.
Because we start to look at these people as superheroes almost. Like, wow.
I mean, I still look at Demetrious Johnson as such, but not many people do.
Demetrious Johnson would fuck all of us up.
But his voice.
Yeah.
I'll lay on him. I still got like 50 pounds on him.
Abuse that thickness, Chris. Abuse that thick. Well, let's talk about his fight. He defeated Wilson Reyes.
Wait, did
Oh,
we
we
skip a
skipped
fight?
the fight.
How dare
Rose.
you.
Oh,
Michelle.
I'm sorry.
You skipped my baby girls.
We'll talk about it quick.
They're
Michelle,
both my
the
baby girls.
karate
You skipped the
Hottie
baby girls.
Watterson, and Rosa Namajunas.
Rose,
Oh,
no,
Michelle Watterson looked like shit.
Rose.
Oh, she got fucked up.
Rose clipped her.
Rose is too good.
She really is.
And people say that she looked great, like as if she's been improving,
looked-
but she's always been good.
yeah, she's always
been
really
good. She's just, for some reason, in Carolina, she couldn't handle the clinch well. But she's always good, because she beat the Paige Van Zandt the same way she just beat up Michelle Watterson.
That's funny.
Now, I look at it, well, the strawweight division, the women is, I think it's a little bit better than bantamweight division. If you look at it, Joanna and the Alexis Andre girl is this her
Jessica.
name? Yeah, Jessica.
Andrade.
Yeah, Andrade. I'm sorry.
Me and Cyborg.
Are fighting at UFC 211, and then Carolina and Claudia at 212, and then Rose is probably going to face either Joanna
She's gonna face the champ
or
next.
Carolina or Claudia, because I don't think Rose deserves the next title shot after Jessica. I don't think so, because she still has to climb. I believe she needs to beat Claudia or Carolina.
Has she fought,
She fought. She lost
Joanna,
to Carolina.
No, I'm saying, Joanna.
No, not yet. She's faced Carolina and she
That'd be a good
lost.
fight.
Yeah, no.
Her and Joanna would be a good one.
So I think she needs to win one more fight and then she'll get that title
Who
shot.
could
I think they're
fight
going to give
be,
her the title shot.
Claudia
Yeah,
or
didn't Dana
Carolina
White
again.
say
Yeah, I think they're going to give her the title shot.
Maybe, yeah, probably. Who knows?
She ever had it? No, she never did.
No.
So yeah.
And Michelle,
victory. I mean,
our chance might be sooner than later.
Yeah, Michelle. What's next for her?
What Felice Herrick? What
sure.
what division is that growing?
Maybe the loser of.
So the same one?
Yes.
That's not a bad matchup.
Maybe the loser.
She caught a Paige.
Who was the girl that lost to Andrade?
That black girl.
I don't know her name. Shit, we don't know her name.
She got lit up.
No, but she was slugging out too. She was. I liked her.
Don't be a bad fight.
What about the loser of the Coralina and?
Yeah, I said that. And
I forgot the other one.
Godelia, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's the options for the women's right now. But let's talk about the men. What Demetrious Johnson did, tying Anderson's record of title defenses. What is it at? 10.
One more will break the record.
Easy fight. Right?
Yeah, I don't think UFC can afford.
Well,
10
that was a master class performance.
Yeah, he beat
again.
William Reyes.
He looked way better, obviously, but it was the matchup with Tim Elliott and the size that really changed that first fight. Oh, that fight prior. But he dominated Reyes and everything. Reyes maybe took him down one time, and after that, sprawl and brawl. Sprawl and brawl, but I mean, that's putting it lightly. I mean, he was a technical masterclass, as I said. He was just mixing combinations well, turning angles, and taking him down at the end was nice. And I thought that's something he would have been able to do.
The fact that he put William Reyes in an armbar when Reyes has won worlds in jiu-jitsu, like...
And his armbars are clean, man.
Come
he practiced it a lot.
Yeah,
like I could tell. Yeah, it's supposed to Reyes.
I thought they kept saying something else.
No.
I'm glad Demetrious got to finish, though. I didn't want him to go.
Reyes looked like shit.
Yeah.
And that could obviously be who
he couldn't.
fighting.
He couldn't stand.
But at the same time, I think that is also an indication of how the level is of the flyweight division. The only good people are Cejudo, maybe Sergio, depending on how this fight goes.
I think he's interesting. I think it's an interesting fight against Demetrious Johnson because
Benavidez, and I think Ben Nigan has potential.
Yeah.
Because the way he beat the shit out of that guy with tattoos, I know we all seen the video.
Yeah. Oh, that's him?
Yeah. You know what I'm talking about?
Not at all.
There's a guy that kept gloating before a fight and there was a guy with a lot of tattoos all over his body, and then there was an Asian guy. He kept gloating and putting even his fists at his face during their stare.
Oh wow, he's in the UFC now.
And then when they fought, Ben Nigan beat the shit out of him in the first 5 seconds.
Yeah.
Cleaned him up.
Yeah,
YouTube.
I thought you'd watch it. It's a popular video.
Yeah, it's like a thing on YouTube. You should find
it's
that.
Like
easy.
one of the most cockiest.
That's
fights ever, and then he gets his ass.
Yeah, that guy
busted.
went to prison, or did he get charged with something?
Yeah,
I know he was in. For woman abuse.
After or before?
After
the fight.
Even he tried training at Alpha Male as well.
Oh really?
You ever see that video? Oh, you never did?
No, I didn't see that one.
Damn, he trained at Alpha Male. He was sparring with the guys, and I don't remember the name, but he's close with Cody Garbrandt. He knocked down the guy with
Lance
tattoos.
Palmer?
No. What's the guy's name with tattoos?
Tattoo
He knocked
face.
him down while they were sparring. He said, "Welcome to Team Alpha Male, motherfucker." That's how the video goes.
Said that, Cody?
I'm trying to think of.
Who said that?
No. Cody's one of Cody's friends or cousins. I don't know.
I don't remember his name.
Well, what do you see for
He looked
Demetrious
cool.
Johnson?
Demetrious
Who
Johnson.
could be his 11th?
If Sergio Pettis wins, they're gonna do that because that is easier marketable fight.
Sergio Pettis has a 69-inch reach.
Really?
That's 4 inches bigger than Demetrious Johnson. It could be a huge
But
factor
Henry
in the fight.
Cejudo's wrestling so good. I know he's gonna win it.
But
they might do the
the way Johnson fucking mauled him last year
they'll do a rematch?
was sad.
What he did, I mean,
Because he just
they only
left.
fought
if
one
Ben
person.
Nigan
They fought
wins,
last year.
they want to push. I know they want to push a new matchup. I know
They've
do.
been pushing for Ray Borg as well. He's the number 3 in the flyweight.
Yeah.
Yes.
What was his last fight?
It
was a close one.
Smolka?
Yeah, it was Smolka.
Was it Smolka?
I think at
thought he had
UFC
another
208. I think it
I
was.
thought I thought he had a closer match with someone else after
I'm
that.
not sure.
I'm pretty sure Smolka was just not too long ago.
Oh.
And then he just
see.
fought, obviously, the other week, too. I don't remember. I think it was Smolka. I remember both of them fighting.
Yeah, he fought
some random guy in the Belfort versus Gastelum. UCR Formiga.
Oh yes. That guy was higher ranked.
Yes.
So it was was it split? Or was it
It was unanimous.
Oh, I thought it was a closer fight when I saw it.
I thought it was majority, if anything.
But yeah, Ray Borg, they're pushing him. That's good.
Yeah.
That's good. There's some newcomers sliding in. I
don't think no one will beat Demetrious Johnson. It's just sad.
I always thought Henry was the kryptonite. I always thought because he had the better wrestling to keep Demetrious on the floor. He is Muay Thai sick. He's got good kicks.
His boxing's not better than Demetrious.
Yeah, arguably though, he just got caught. So I could see a rematch.
Yeah. I think Johnson, he breaks Anderson's record, then he moves up in weight and
Gets knocked out by Cody good?
Probably. And probably
Cody's too
loses
big.
against Dom again
Cody
if they ever
and
play.
TJ.
Honestly,
big, too stiff.
what I want Demetrious to do, defend it one more time, move up in weight, start making more money for yourself. Fight Dom, fight Cody Garbrandt. You'll get paid $1 million if you want. You know what I mean?
Really?
High pay-per-view, co-line in a main event for a
Favorite fighter
pay-per-view.
needs to get back in.
Who?
Dom.
He's not coming back for a while.
You know, he's really waiting for this fight to be over with.
When I watched getting back to Ultimate Fighter, they do Ultimate Fighter talk after.
Yeah, isn't that awkward that he's interviewing him?
Cody.
Are you serious?
Yeah, Dom was interviewing Cody, and I could just look at the face, like the expressions in his face, like I fucking hate you, like I want my belt back. You know what I mean?
That's
so
a rematch
weird.
I want to see.
And all I remember is Dom's cut in his eye. In his eye there, I was just like, damn, like Cody really trashed
The
him.
rematch could be different.
Yeah.
It could be.
I want Dillashaw to win, but we'll get into that into future references.
Oh, I can't wait for that.
I can't wait for
But
that
that's till
fight.
July. Oh
Yeah,
my goodness, I just
fuck,
want to
got
talk.
3 more
Well,
months.
speaking of future references, we're already 55 minutes in. So we got the Swanson versus Artem.
Yeah, that's a good card. Start
That's
from the
that's tomorrow.
prelims. Because it's Jake Ellenberger versus Mike Perry first.
Yeah, that's a good fight.
Jake Ellenberger, he lost by
That's
Cage
not-
last
that's not-
time,
that's
right?
By Cage.
Yeah, but
By
Cage.
Cage.
That's not prelims. That's main card.
That's main card.
Yeah, but I'll start with
Their
the
main card's
card.
large then.
They gave
The
him
main
another
card got
fight.
6.
Yeah, it's
do
usually
that,
like
do that,
4.
do that.
They gave
So
him
we'll start
another
with
fight.
Jake Ellenberger.
Is there anything on the prelims?
Dustin Ortiz. That's the only name I recognize.
You probably just recognize it because you've seen like a name.
I
like
see
that.
Alvey.
Because I
I heard of that too.
Oh, Sam Alvey.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Smiling Sam Alvey.
Just do the main card.
Yeah, Jake Ellenberger versus Mike Perry.
Good fight. Mike Perry's coming off of L. Jake Ellenberger's coming off of L off the fucking cage. Like,
Yeah.
He lost by Cage.
Remember that
the
fight?
toe, yeah.
Yeah, the Ultimate Fighter finale.
He,
with Demetrious.
he had a fight
I
since,
I don't like
though.
No, that was the last fight.
No, he was
Really?
recovering off
That was Jose
injury.
Masvidal.
Masvidal.
Yes.
Not Jose. Jorge.
Jorge.
Excuse me.
I don't like Mike Perry. I
Really?
really don't.
I love Mike Perry. Ever since
He's a
UFC,
fucking tool bag.
Ever since UFC
So got
202.
tattoos, heavy-handed, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
John told me about him, and we went to go see Connor and Nate too. He fought on the main card.
He knocked out the Asian guy.
Yes. And he just looked good ever since, and I've just been
He,
following.
he lost his last fight to
Yeah.
somebody.
Yeah, the pretty boy.
Damn, this
Alex
card
O'Brien.
is
Yes,
stacked.
yeah. Yes, it's
It is a good card. I'm
Yes,
telling you.
it's a good card.
This is a card that'll produce good fights.
Yeah.
Because Joe Lozon's a killer.
Why
Yeah.
is Artem in the main event?
Connor.
Well,
he
Cub
clo-
Swanson. That's why.
Cub Swanson got a
If
name.
Artem beats Cub, I'll blow my
I mean, I
fucking
know
head.
Artem has power. That's one thing I know.
He's 14 and 12.
But he's so awkward.
All right, before we get to that fight,
Russian and Irish.
we got Joe Lazan versus Stevie Ray.
The Russian Tiger.
Wait, we didn't even finish Jake Ellenberger.
Oh, we
You
didn't finish it?
impatient. Wait, I didn't. Did you say you think we'll win?
Well,
I
he
just-
never done. Well, he kind
Yeah.
of stopped that after
Oh,
he
he
stopped.
stopped it.
Yeah, I like both of them.
Mike Perry's got power.
Yeah.
Jake Ellenberger's got smarts.
that's what
He's
I
overall
said.
well
I got
rounded.
Jake Ellenberger.
I'll pick Perry.
Yeah, you don't like
Yeah,
Mike
you
Perry,
know who
so-
I want.
He
I'll
lost
pick
by
Perry.
Cage last
But
time.
Mike Perry's young and he's an athlete.
Yeah.
You know,
I
wouldn't
think
be
Perry
surprised.
bounces back.
He cleans
because
him up.
Jorge was cleaning him up before that cage. So Mike Perry, I think, has more power than Jorge. Because Jorge does this little light taps, and he just puts it in bunches. But Mike Perry hits with everything he's got.
Yeah, power.
Jake Ellenberger can catch him now because he caught Matt Brown, and that.
Oh, yeah, Matt
shocked
Brown got
me.
But he
knocked
looked
out.
very good in that fight, and that was the fight he was gonna get cut in.
Well, now Joe Lazan.
Lozon.
I know. I said it right the first time. Joe Lazan versus Stevie Ray.
I know Stevie Ray. Does anyone?
No,
I don't know who that
Nobody
is.
Never heard of him.
I'm just gonna pick.
But I know Joe Lozon.
Yeah.
I mean, Joe Lozon's a legend.
Yeah.
I mean, he's not. He's a good fighter. I mean, he's been in UFC for a while. In wars with
Jim Miller.
Jim Miller. 2 of them, right?
Yeah. What was his last fight where it was controversial?
He'll help us out
He
here.
won by split
So we're not
decision,
clueless.
and he said he didn't deserve the win.
Oh yeah, I was watching that with you.
Yeah,
Jess.
I know.
Oh, is he the guy who said he deserved the win?
It was on the Rodriguez versus Penn card.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, what's
It's
that?
March and Hill.
Yep.
Yeah. He said he didn't deserve that to win.
Yeah, I remember watching that with you. That freaking Rodriguez versus Penn. That was fun. That was.
That was a
Yeah, I was
shitty
so
fight.
happy.
That was
to see
fun.
I was so happy.
That was a fucking.
Because
I
I was
love
like,
your
BJ,
hair,
you
bro.
naive motherfucker. Why would you
It was
come back
pretty shitty
and fight that
performance.
animal? Why
You know,
would you do that?
who's fighting next? Dennis Siever.
I know. Well, just what he should
Who-
have started with. I
who
think they
Conor
tried booking
cleaned
that
up.
before.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
but
think gave him a
BJ
young
is
guy.
not.
Jair's a freaking.
He's an up and comer. He's 9-1.
He's sick.
If he beats Frankie Edgar,
Now here goes Frankie doing the Cub Swanson thing. taking prospects away from us because you can't beat Jose Aldo.
He has one.
So you trying to defeat...
He got one.
You're defending the title for Jose Aldo.
He got one fight left. He might as well make it count.
He got his fake belt.
All I know
I
is
wonder
if
what
he
the UFC's
loses,
gonna do.
if he loses, he'll probably retire.
Yeah, because he got caught with that kick against Jeremy Stevens. So if I was Yair, I'd be looking at what kicks he's put.
Yair's good on the ground too.
Yeah, and Yair's a scrapper, and he's bigger than what you think.
Yeah.
So
His
that
creativity
fight
with
could
his
be
Muay Thai. Oh Jesus.
He's so fun. He's one of the. He's the future, along with Vasily Lomachenko in boxing. I had to bring him up.
Jorge Masvidal.
Gavin Tucker.
Duhoi.
Choi.
Masvidal.
Yeah, Masvidal, no doubt. I mean, he's been an OG though. He's OG. He's been out. Yeah, he's been fighting in Florida for a long
matchup against
time.
Damian Maia though. What's the next fight?
Next fight is John Dodson versus Eddie Wineland.
Look at that, even John Dodson.
That's a
And
good fight.
Eddie Wineland's been around for a long time.
And he's bigger than Dodson. Dodson's coming off an L, I believe.
A win against John Lineker.
Oh, he beat him?
No.
Oh.
But he should have won. You know
Yeah.
that.
Oh, yes, I
He
do.
should've-
Yes. That was a very close fight.
That was a good game plan. He should have won.
Yeah.
Oh, Dodson, right?
Yeah, I like Dodson. But is this fight at 35?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Because I remember he switched around 25 and 35.
He's an animal. I mean, he's very fast.
Mm-hmm.
His record's a bit shot.
It used to be really good. But
Yeah, it's 2 losses to.
shit happens.
He's got the win over TJ. You know, it's a good win.
At Ultimate Fighter, yeah.
Knocked him out, right?
Yep. I don't.
Well, I got John Dodson.
You got John Dodson.
Yeah, I'll pick Dodson.
I have a feeling Eddie might use his weight and size against John, which is obviously an obvious move.
And John, he has Jackson MMA, so he'll have the great game plan for him there. So I'll pick
I don't know
Dodson.
much about Eddie Wine. Is his strong suit just boxing? What is it?
I know he's pretty good.
Wrestling, kickboxing.
Yeah,
and
I was gonna
jiu-jitsu.
say he's pretty good.
So that's
grappler.
what I'm saying.
Wrestling,
Yeah, I have
yeah.
a feeling he's going to use that as a tool.
Yeah, but Dodson's pretty good on the ground.
He
as
lost to
well.
Brian Caraway.
The bitch Caraway.
Who?
I hate
John
that motherfucker.
Dodson?
No,
Jimmy
no,
Rivera
no,
needs to
Eddie
take
Wineland.
him. Jimmy Rivera needs to get back in the game.
Speaking of Jimmy Rivera, guess who's been sparring with him? TJ.
Really?
Yeah.
What's Jimmy Rivera doing?
It's odd because one day they might cross paths.
I've seen footage on the Ultimate. They were doing after Ultimate
That's weird.
Fighter.
Why
They
isn't
were
he
showing
fought?
some footage of TJ sparring. Jimmy Rivera was lighting him up.
Wasn't it his last fight?
What's
Was
Uriah
Uriah
What's Jimmy
Faber
doing?
fight?
Yeah, he retired Uriah.
Well, Jimmy's
No,
he was
Uriah
off for fights,
retired,
but he
huh?
said he wants to move forward. Like he doesn't care about the money, which I like. He just wants to get closer to the title. So he's waiting for Brian the bitch Caraway, I'm sure.
Oh, well, that was supposed to be set.
Yeah,
it wasn't his fault.
Caraway got
Brian,
injured.
yeah, Brian. Came
What's
out.
up with that entry? Is that fight just still going to happen, just at a different date? Or
I hope.
If the UFC books it, yeah. But at the moment, they're both
Jimmy Rivera
open to doing it.
He'll fight in the summer if anything.
He's pissing me off because he's one of my favorites.
Yeah, I really like
He's
his
training.
performance against Uriah.
He's training right now, but
He's Puerto Rican too. We gotta go
Yeah,
for
we
Puerto
gotta
Rican.
go for the blood.
He's Puerto Rican.
You got to go for the blood.
shit. Ever since he beat Uriah, he's been.
He's a very good boxer, and I'm
Yeah.
sure I watched the footage, but I'm sure it was like were they tight in spaces and Jimmy was killing him with angles, or were they keeping it far?
It was pretty open.
He's good with angles.
Yeah.
I know that.
He
He's
dropped
good
him with a
ducking shots.
a leg kick. Like TJ literally hit him.
Oh,
with
they
a-
were full box.
a le-
Okay, they were
yeah,
full
he
spot.
hit him with a leg kick, and TJ literally
Where's the
fell to
sparring
his
footage?
face.
Is recent?
Yes,
TJ had the sleeve because I know that's recent because
yeah,
he just got that.
yeah.
Yeah,
Because I know TJ.
it's on
sparred
YouTube.
With, yeah.
I gotta check that out.
I know TJ sparred your boy Lemianchenko too.
I gotta grab my chest because
that's crazy
I
to
love
think
seeing that. That's what you do. That's what you have to do. I
Yeah.
spoke about that before.
Well, your other boy is fighting on this card as well. Oven St. Preux.
He's getting knocked the fuck out.
This Bellator quality bum motherfucker.
Oh, my God.
He's getting knocked the
Versus
fuck out.
Marcos Rogerio de Lima.
My goodness.
I don't know who that is, but he's
Rogerio.
getting knocked out.
He's winning.
He's 14-3. You know
Okay.
what?
That's pretty
Well,
good record.
he's does it say what he's good at?
OSP on Instagram promised me. He instant messaged me. He said, "I promise you, I'm bringing my athletic self back." Seriously,
So you got OSP.
it's like I think it's
believe that.
003 OSP. I think that's his username. But I'm dead ass
Why do you even know his Instagram?
because he doesn't post much. I was like, this motherfucker really just said that. He didn't message me. No, it was just a post though.
What he said?
He said he's gonna bring back. He's gonna show us something
Yeah, okay.
good.
I still can't believe he knocked out Shogun.
Well, I don't think Shogun's any good anymore.
He looked impressive the other.
Against that bum. You keep bringing up Gian. He's a bum.
Yeah. He still look good, though.
He should look good against him.
You look good against bums, yes.
Shogun's number 4 in the world. We gotta respect it.
Is he really?
Wilson Reyes is number 3 in the world. Like, who gives a shit?
That's 120.
So what's your thoughts? That's your thoughts for that fight?
Oh, I don't give a fuck about that. I mean,
It's a catch weight at 210. Yeah.
Is it
who didn't
really?
make weight? Or that was just agreement?
It's just a catch weight.
The fuck?
OSP's getting knocked out.
He's going to bed.
210. Yeah. What does OSP usually 205? Right?
Yeah, just 5 pounds.
Who couldn't make weight?
I don't know
Who
who couldn't make it. Like,
It's
hey,
a
can you
agreement.
meet me at 210?
I can't.
That's odd.
Whatever. Next fight is a
Dude's just wanted to
lightweight.
fight.
Al La Quinta.
Versus Diego Sanchez, man. Diego always brings a fun fight.
Yeah. I think it's
His last fight was what, Marcin Hill?
Yeah.
Yeah,
He brought
and he
it.
out-grappled him, I believe, mostly.
Yeah.
But Diego's a fun guy. I don't know much about Al La Quinta.
I never even heard of him, to be honest.
Diego's a scrapper. He throws
Diego,
the
of
hands.
course, everyone knows.
He's a
If you don't know Diego's a scrapper, you don't know MMA.
Al La Quinta is a purple belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu under Matt Sierra.
Oh, wow. So he's familiar with probably Weidman and stuff.
Yeah.
Is any of you guys ranked?
12-3, 5 by decision, 6 by knockout.
And what's his latest performances?
His latest performance
And
has
what
been
year was
against Jorge Masvidal, winning
Whoa.
What?
in 2015. And he also...
You tell me he hasn't fought in 2 years?
He's been out.
Yeah, that was his last fight. And then he also defeated Joe Lozano.
Dang, he hasn't fought in 2 years. This Al guy.
Goddamn.
Oh.
But he had defeated Joe Lozano, Ross Pearson,
Ooh.
Those are good
That's
names.
a good name.
and then that was his last 3 wins. So I don't know what he's been doing for the last 2 years. Maybe
Probably injured.
He was expected to face Thiago Alves, and he would not be taking the fight due to a contract dispute with the promotion.
Oh, that makes sense.
What is that?
Well, he was just, I guess,
Money issues.
Yeah, money.
Okay.
Nah, you
And then
gotta
bef-
root
and-
for the OG.
and then before that, he was
you
in-
gotta,
Yeah, I'm
gotta-
going for Diego.
Yeah.
Gotta root for the OG.
As much as he's aged, he's still good.
We gotta stop sleeping at Al La Quinta. I'm going with him.
Al Quinta.
It's 2 years layoff, and I know, like, I usually am not an advocate for ring rust, but if you're Dominic Cruz, it's
I
something.
honestly don't think it's Al La Quinta. I think it's Al.
No, I think you're right. I've heard
Quinta.
it several times.
It has an I. It's
Yeah,
not
I've
an L.
I've
I thought
seen
it was
it.
an L.
I've seen it.
Is it AI?
It's IAQ. So
I.
no way that
Quinta,
makes.
I don't know. That's all I know.
It's
I have Quinta.
Quinta. I don't know.
What?
Quinta.
Y'all stressing.
Anyways, any more thoughts on this
No,
fight?
no.
Well, the
It's-
main
I
event-
hope it's fun.
I hope this whole card is fun.
Yeah.
It probably will be because
Yeah.
TV is fun.
Yes.
Every time. I learned that pay-per-view's crap, TV's good.
Just always
Cub
seeing the same
Swanson
commercials.
is fun. I have no idea
If he
about this
loses that
Artem guy.
fucking bum, Artem,
His
I
last
train-
fight was
Artem,
awful.
I train with Connor, and that's why I'm in the UFC.
My man's 13-12.
He's holding his bags,
trash.
his pads.
Artem is literally trashed. Like, he's got some of the worst form I've ever seen in my
The
life.
Russian
I'm like-
Tiger.
I'm
he
wondering-
should be stripped of that name.
Like, I've
he-
seen
he's only in the
I've
UFC
seen
'cause
CM
Conor.
Punk hit pads better than this motherfucker.
that's harsh.
It's true.
Why didn't see him punk at this guy? They put him against his featherweight. I know,
I
but
really feel like Connor just babies this motherfucker.
Speaking of CM Punk, his next fight is gonna be UFC.
Yeah.
no fighter announced.
No,
right?
no. It's probably gonna be someone you never heard of.
Vitor wants him.
Yeah.
Vitor's such a bum for that. How do you request that? You're probably gonna end up being a Hall of Famer and you request CM Punk.
It's basically like dumb requesting any of us.
You know what gets
I
me
want
tight?
Christian Torres.
You get that guy.
You know what gets me tight? Now we brought CM Punk, he's getting paid more money than Demetrious Johnson.
Damn.
Brings more
Like,
people.
really
I know.
think about that.
But it
There's
is-
always
it
the
does-
argument of what you bring.
Yeah,
He brings
it is
way
dumb.
more
It's a
people.
business. Don't be naive. It's a business.
But you're telling me CM Punk's more of a draw than Demetrious Johnson?
Yes.
Yes.
You know that. You know that. Don't be
Tell
naive.
him, Chris. Tell him, Chris. WWE.
My man walked into the
They're
They're
octagon
number one
for the
YouTube
fir-
channel, champ.
Okay.
I understand he's
WWE. Tell him.
Yes,
School him.
I understand he's a WWE wrestler, but coming into the octagon, he's
People
more of a
wanna
draw than
see it.
Demetrious Johnson, who's been in the octagon for over 10 years.
Who was more of a draw?
Who's
the
Demetrious
first fight
Johnson?
of Brock Lesnar or Demetrious Johnson?
Oh man, the first fight of Brock
So what's
Lesnar.
the difference?
Okay, I see your point. Okay.
We watched
And
that.
CM Punk at that time was as hot as ever.
Yeah.
And he was ranting on WWE, so
Okay, I just have a problem with that. I hate
Yeah.
I think CM Punk
I
stopped
know, I
paying $1
understand
million
what you're
for that
talking
Mickey
about.
golf fight.
I
My
know,
man Demetrious
I
Johnson hasn't
understand
made
where
over
you're coming from.
$500,000.
But it's at the end of the day, as he said, it's business.
Yeah,
that's why if you want to see the great fights, you know what? Just stick to TV.
It's true.
It's so difficult because
I better not put on my.
Everyone in their right mind thinks, if you do good work in any job, you get paid well, and you move up.
Yeah,
it's so difficult though when it comes to fighting, because if they pay Demetrious more than what they made, or what really comes in, or what he really brings in, then they're losing money as a business.
Demetrious is worth more than what he brings in.
The card didn't even do well on TV.
So
that's where the problem comes. It's like the UFC is probably like, I guarantee what they pay him now is probably more than what he gives.
Probably.
I guarantee.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like Demetrious,
and I don't think fans realize that. And I get
it's a shame.
You gotta, if you were to just go up to a random person and say, hey, you know who Demetrious Johnson is? You maybe a few people know, but CM Punk, people do know it.
Yeah.
So
CM Punk.
That's the difference between that.
GTS.
I understand what you're saying, especially as a hardcore fan.
Of course, you want to see your OGs get paid well. You want to see one of the best fighters that's ever stepped in that ring octagon.
Who are you picking? Who are you picking for the last
GTS is right.
I think Christian could even give an opinion for Cub Swanson versus Artem.
Yeah,
it's easy.
No, I'm not biting my words. I guarantee.
Artem was gonna win.
Cub Swanson was watching this clown.
I'd be better.
All I know is if Artem wins, he's the title contender.
Connor would get a title fight.
Cub Swanson, what's his rank in the featherweight division? 3?
Yeah.
If he was,
come on now.
I would be funny. How would he lose to Artem?
If Artem gets
Korean
a shot
boy,
before Duho Choi, this is ridiculous.
Superboy.
This should be an easy fight for Cub, though. But
Yeah.
it could be a fun.
This is a can crusher.
Yeah.
Honestly, I kind of hope it's a fight of the night.
It could be, most certainly.
Yeah.
Most
the way
certainly.
Cub performed and Artem.
I wonder if Connor's going to be in the corner or near,
Probably.
by any chance.
He's gonna knock him out.
But that motherfucker Connor's been on some next
maybe if
shit.
he stays
Connor
off
don't go to
fucking laughable gas tanks.
Yo, what is going on with
what the fuck?
You live in like a rock star already.
He needs to have more respect.
I hate when guys do this shit.
Yeah.
They preach clean eating and all this shit when they're moving up, and then once they get to the high level,
and the
fucking
biggest,
getting lit titty every day.
My biggest issue is he's gonna be a father in a few weeks. Really?
So I've seen the article. I said drug paraphernalia. What was it exactly?
He had laughing gas tanks in his hotel room.
That's drug paraphernalia.
But it's illegal to USADA, yes.
So what was he doing?
Taking hits out of a gas tank and getting high off it.
What do you mean, like a gas tank? Like
laughable gas tank?
Like a helium?
Yeah.
Like a balloon things?
Yeah.
Like what?
I don't know what kind of
that's what I read it was.
Yeah, what you mean? He took a puff and talked like Demetrious Johnson? Like,
I don't think it's helium. I think it's
something
if
different.
Jesus knew the term, and
you can get high off it. I'm pretty sure you can. If I'm not, then I'm stupid. But that's
weird.
dangerous.
What is that?
It's illegal to USADA as well. He could get a shit.
Everything's illegal to USADA.
They're the winners.
Viagra's illegal to USADA.
I think he should he's going to be a father soon. He needs to get back in the octagon or fight Floyd. He just needs to be smarter.
Floyd.
He knows he's going to get 100 mil soon.
Either way.
He knows it. Because
he's gonna get
he already answered that, because Dana White said that 100 mil will go to Floyd and then 75 to Conor. And Conor posted it saying that doesn't even count the shit that you like the advertisements, the
pay-per-view is going to be...
Yeah, he owns way more than that.
There's going to be much more money behind it.
Floyd's going to get over 200 million.
I can't wait
is that fight really that worth it?
Bro, yes.
It's going to happen. I think
you ain't going to see it?
Am I going to buy it?
Ooh, I might.
I
might, champ. You might be coming to my house and giving me $5.
Wouldn't that be like $100?
Probably. I'll put my money toward it.
Exactly. I could get 20 people easy.
I could see
easy.
Floyd's gonna win.
Like, listen, Floyd Mayweather's fight Conor. Yeah, bro, I'll fucking come.
I want to see that.
And then
I want to see that.
But
you really don't think that's worth it? Conor's already listed as Time's one of the most influential.
It's interesting.
$175 million for a fight. One fight.
They gonna make a
Wait, didn't Floyd
gonna make about
like
500 million? I think they could make 500 million.
But yeah, but how much?
What did Manny Pacquiao make?
Just Manny Pacquiao?
No.
That
Floyd
fight?
and Manny.
Oh, total? Over 300 million.
Yeah, I think they could get close to 500.
I honestly...
And Conor's such a good promoter.
If they built
They don't need Bob Arum or anyone else.
If they built it the right way, it could be close to $1 billion fight.
And
crazy
plus,
as
if you
that
see
sounds.
Conor on ESPN and all that promoting fight, it's probably...
It's great for both sports.
They talk about it
the
on
thing
ESPN
why I
and
wouldn't
Herd
buy it
everything
is
every
because
day.
I wouldn't watch any other fight besides that fight.
They probably want to stack
I would-
that card.
I think they'll put my boy Vasily. I really do think they'll put Vasily in there. Because in the boxing world, he's a big deal. Yeah. Maybe not in your world.
Shit, Andre Ward.
But my boy Vasily
is the next. Kovalev again.
Yeah.
Honestly, if they put that much money into that card, they might as well just get out the GGG. The Aaron Ward, the Andre Ward.
If they do that, I would buy that in a heartbeat.
Yeah,
there's no doubt.
All the people that I just know as
well, Vasily fought under the Manny and Floyd Mayweather card.
Yeah.
Did he really?
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
So I guarantee you he'll be there too.
I didn't even know that.
That's my boy.
Who would have known?
Seriously, he fought 2 weeks ago. It was a masterclass. Like 9 minutes.
He knocked him out like
the
eighth round.
Ninth round, the guy's face was swollen up.
Good.
And he was dancing. He was in the Matrix. As the guy was swinging. As
the
guy was swinging, he was doing these gestures. Like the Matador and the Bull. He was doing these gestures every time the guy would miss. He hit him with a deep body shot, and he did this grimace. He was showboating. He was having fun. The guy's could be the greatest. One of the best lighter classes.
He's never lost, correct?
He's lost once.
Amateur?
No. Well, amateur and professional.
Oh, wow.
But again, total was over 400 fights.
Wasn't it a controversial decision, you said?
Yeah. One day he'll rematch, probably.
Was it an actual decision? Or?
Yeah. It went full. It was good stuff.
Well, we're at 116.
We can wrap it up.
Yeah, I think it's about time to wrap this up. A very long podcast, but it was well due for the people listening, for our thoughts on the shitty 210 card,
Fight Night,
the great Fight Night card, and then the future we got
Fight Night card
tomorrow, which
too.
It's gonna be good.
Hopefully, Jesse, you can upload this today, technically, the Saturday.
Yeah, just give me the disc.
Yeah, I got you.
Pretty much, yeah.
But it's about that time to wrap it up. Any final comments?
Connor, get your shit together.
Seriously. And Vasily Lomachenko, I love you. Yeah?
That's how you want to go out? You just... What time?
It's too far.
It's too far.
Look, I can't make it now. We're in a new table.
We're at a new set today.
Yeah.
New set.
Yeah, we're
With all
upgraded.
that being said, guys, you can check us out on iTunes, SoundCloud, YouTube under the name All of the Above ENT. We have an MMA podcast. Obviously, you're listening now. NBA one and a wrestling WWE one as well. So definitely check out all of those. So thank you guys for listening once again. You guys have a good weekend.
See you next week. Peace.
Let's go, champ.
Let's go, champ.